Hi, I'm Lindsay, and today we are reading Jujutsu Kaisen MODULO Chapter 23. Alright, let's get through this intro nice and quick. Well, Maru and Yuji are talking about finally implementing Yuki's life work of eliminating basically cursed energy, cursed spirits from existing in the future. Or sorcerers of today can still exist and whatnot, so basically Dabura and Maharaga can continue to fight or whatever. But for the future, it'll be eliminated. You know, Mahito was dealt with rather quickly. But I love this cover that's coming up here. And yeah, there we go. We're getting into it. Yuji said last time that cursed spirits could still exist. I mean, that could be for a few reasons. Cursed energy exists outside of Japan. Cursed, and sorcerers do leak some cursed energy. But like, it's not going to be even close to what it would be now. So it's still a possibility. Let's get into it because I want to talk about this cover too. And I think we're probably nearing the end of MODULO pretty soon. And my plan next is, I'm going to start Windbreaker reactions at the same time. But Gacha Kuta, I'm thinking, is next. I'm going to start reacting to Gacha Kuta next. So that's on the docket next. Probably soon or right after MODULO ends. Anyways, if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm so close to 10k subscribers. I'm tired of saying it like every video. I just want it to happen. But yeah, let's get into chapter 23, which is called Ritual of Harmony. I hope we're using the harmony part of Maru's technique. We're through with chaos. Now it's time for harmony. All right, let's go. This cover art is beautiful. This cover art is gorgeous. Wow. Love the colors. Love the juxtaposition of the blue and red and kind of the orange and blue. It's almost like complementary colors. Kind of a greenish blue and a reddish orange. So it's like almost perfectly complementary to each other. Colors, beautiful. The inside of Yuji's hood looking real evil. And he's, I mean, my first thought when I saw Yuji was like, you're giving Monokuma right now. I'm getting Monokuma vibes from you. So that is never a good thing. But for story's sake, it's a good thing. But Yuji, you're looking great. I mean, actually, they both look pretty crazy. It's nice to see Yuji's face, too. And we're still waiting on our status on Megami. What the hell? All right, let's get into it. This is gorgeous, though. I hate to say it. Mahito's hair, I love that it's like white now, too. It's not like just blue. They made it like white. Feels like it signifies him just like, he's like falling apart, too. His arm is falling apart. We're only seeing like half his face. It kind of just looks like he's dying of old age almost. Like it's his final days. Interesting. And Yuji just looking down at him. As usual, this is just how it goes with these two now. Mahito, you know what? I gotta give it to him. Mahito, no matter what, is just like he's giving it everything. Like Mahito is always just giving it everything he's got. He's always looking as evil, even when he's dying, you know, he looks pathetic. He's always putting on a show, so I gotta give it to him for that. All right, let's get into it. Let's make sure. Oh, okay. Osuki and friends. Oh, it's my like gym bro. Ugh. So this is Earth Liquor, huh? I'm a little scared. Taste it to make sure it's not poisonous, Dappa. What? Sure, I guess. Highball. Sake cup. Oh my god, Osuki's always just like, yo. And then it gets like eaten by Callian, cursed spirit, whatever. Looks like it's fine. I'll try this one. Wait, just in case. I should test them all for poison. He's getting wasted. Yeah. Osuki and friends too. I knew he'd end up drinking most... He drank all of that? Damn, what is your tolerance? I knew he'd end up drinking most of it all by himself. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm not even drunk. I didn't even drink that much. Love how he's holding the bottle. Nobody even said that yet. I gotta hit the gym, so let's get this over with. I'm telling you, I'm not drunk. Said every drunk person ever. Nobody said you were. You're such a pain. Come with me. Bring him to Dabura. Dabura's so like soft-spoken, but his presence. Are you drunk? Someone asks. Yeah, a little. Forces the honesty out of him. That was scary. Woo! Safe. Dabura's just out. I love, like, I don't know why. Maybe it's because Deborah had his whole, like, I'm alone and I'm scared moment. But sometimes I just, like, want to hug Deborah. And then, but we know from, like, everything that people are scared of him. Except for the one girl, the cook girl from the school who was just like, wow. Everyone else was like, he's scary. But she was like, I see a future for us. I knew I'd get them to sober up. Guess he wasn't that drunk after all. Oh, I don't know. He probably was. He got scared straight. He's still got some good sense in him. Yeah. Does it matter, though? Does Deborah really care if you're drunk? Deborah is just like, are you drunk? He's like, yeah. And he's like, all right, whatever. Continue with your day. All right, oh God. Even if we eliminate cursed energy from the Japanese, cursed spirits will probably still be born. This is a sit-down conversation. Huh? Then what have we been talking about this whole time? In the end, it's nearly impossible to completely eliminate cursed energy from people, yes. So it's not that he absorbed the information in the notebook, but more like he can just access it at any time, okay. First, Maru's technique is broken. It just keeps adding on. First, let's talk about people outside of Japan who are said to have no cursed energy. But it still definitely exists. Like I said before, on Earth, cursed energy is something unique to the Japanese or those with Japanese ancestry, which could be around the world, yes, aside from a few rare exceptions. People overseas do emit cursed energy, but it's incredibly faint compared to the Japanese. Okay, so cursed spirits are still born outside of Japan, just like I was saying, yeah. There aren't many, but once in a while, a strong one pops up. Okay. How can they be strong if the cursed energy is so faint then? Well, it's accumulated over all of this cursed energy. You're going to get someone strong. Because the cursed energy is so weak overseas, there's only a few places it could gather and take actual shape without fading away. Right, so the weak cursed spirits, like you'd see in Japan, wouldn't even grow enough to manifest there. So they would be clocked. Like those like they're being watched. But overseas, it's like people aren't looking around those areas. People aren't thinking about it. We don't have people to dispatch to take care of that. And it's been about 70 years now since the knowledge of cursed spirits was made public. Ever since then, the cursed energy from people outside Japan has been flowing into Tokyo. What? The cursed energy from people, okay, because it's all known. So it's all flowing there. That's traveling overseas, all right? In other words, even if we eliminated cursed energy from the Japanese, it's still going to exist. Cursed spirits originating overseas, yep, would keep occurring over there and in Tokyo, just like they have so far. But it's not even going to be close to what it is now. But if this is the pathway for every soul on Earth, that means souls from overseas pass through here too. Okay, souls. This is soul rooms. We're in the soul zone right now, so... Anyway, that's why we'd have to completely eliminate cursed energy from all of humanity, which includes those of overseas. But we can't, right? Consent is another big problem, like Yuji's saying. Like, please continue. I'll consult my curse technique. Yes, we'll learn more about it. I love how it's just like a database. When I've been talking about eliminating cursed energy this whole time, it was under the condition that was even possible to do. Isn't that what you meant too when you talked about elimination? Even if we altered the composition of people's souls to, oh my god, of people's souls to eliminate cursed energy, the Japanese and Sumerians could still emit very faint levels of cursed energy, just like the non-Japanese. Yeah, no matter what, they're gonna keep taking place. That means cursed spirits would continue to be born from the Japanese through the same process as those overseas. Basically, all this comes down to, since Yuji's gonna be living so long, he's gonna have to take care of all of this. What happens after that? I don't know. I don't even know what happened to Megami, so... But if it's this small amount, then Yuji can deal with it, I'm guessing. I mean, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot on Yuji, but whatever. I mean, he can handle things so easily now. But, I mean, the job's just never done for this man. That means cursed spirits would continue being born from the Japanese through the same process as those overseas. Yeah, it'd be the exact same. The numbers would dip a lot, but it's still a problem. You're probably, especially if we have zero, sorcerers, except for Yuji, then yeah, problem. Although if it's that amount, then Yuji could take care of it. You're probably right. This time, I'm using my curse technique to bring Sumerians and the Japanese into harmony. What a broken ass technique. So it can't do anything that would cause physical harm on anyone. That would be chaos. Yeah, I bet. If curse energy isn't there to keep our bodies running, there's a good chance it could cause damage. Curse technique removal. Yeah, some people I feel rely on it. Shoko's like, thank God I'm dead. Because all of a sudden she would get like super mega cancer. Actually, I mean, the sorcerers of today would be fine, but... Aside from exceptions like Maki, who had a heavenly restriction and innately offered something in return for a physical boost. You can't... And hey, Toji, nice back you got there. Look at them, wow. You can't completely get rid of cursed energy. That's just our fates as human beings. So it's a not all perfect answer to the problem. That's just the best they have. In a world without sorcerers, won't the risk of even a few cursed spirits being born with high latent abilities be too high? Yeah. What if it's one really strong sorcerer? Or one strong cursed spirit? Leave that to me. Yeah, there we go. As long as I have the time I've been given, I can deal with it before the next generation. It'll be a lot better than the current power balance between cursed spirits and jujutsu sorcerers. Yeah. The number of cursed spirits born every year can fit on one hand. Okay. I'm sure the reconstruction of Tokyo will it would definitely make massive progress. Yeah, but in that case, the Earthlings and Sumerians will keep being drawn into conflict over cursed spirits. That's another problem. Yeah, it's the Kallians are what they are like. The Kallians are what they worship. So then bring harmony to the cursed spirits too. What? Put them to sleep? Fix the thing that's causing the Remelians to confuse cursed spirits with Kallians. So then would the Kallians get to live? Oh, the plushies are so cute. Squeeze! Only those who need harmony are summoned here, right? What's different about cursed spirits and Kallians? Yeah, let's get to it. Why do Remelians feel they're the same? Okay, shouldn't this one be telling you the answer to that? Yeah, your ancestral spirit. Cursed spirits are evil since they're born from cursed energy. Yep, that's unavoidable. Yeah, they're not gonna coexist peacefully. No harmony there. But something that resembles cursed spirits isn't necessarily evil. Yes, I do like that. Oh, don't do that to me. You can't. I'll die. No, you can just show me Choso's back like that. Oh my gosh, I feel like Gege like regrets killing Choso. Choso. A long time ago, there was an immortal jujutsu sorcerer named Tengen. Tengen was over 500 years old, and although their existence was very close to a cursed spirit, yeah, they weren't a bad person at all. I don't know if I know enough about Tengen to say they weren't a bad person at all. At all? At all? You know, I think they did their part in protecting Jujutsu Society. At all? I don't know. The assimilation, I mean, I guess it's just like an agreed upon thing. They weren't a bad person at all? Not even 5% bad? I don't know. I don't know about that one. I think Tengen's fine. I always thought of Tengen as a good to neutral character, but I like how Yuji's looking at this as like not things that look and resemble cursed spirits don't necessarily mean they're evil. There is a difference. And Choso is the perfect example. He's half human, half cursed spirit. And he made mistakes, okay? He was on the wrong side of things. He made mistakes. We all know that. He knows that more than anyone. But Choso in his heart, in his essence, was a good person. And my big bro, stop it, was part human and part cursed spirit. We butted heads a lot at first. Yeah, you sure did. But then we understood each other. Yeah, that was tough. That was a tough situation because you understand Choso too there. But we love Yuji, but you also understand where Choso is coming from as well. Maybe the reason Kallians attack everyone besides Vermilions, stems from the same kind of evil as cursed spirits. Our souls are the same color. That's okay. Among the multicolored souls, only Callians, cursed spirits, and Vermilions. Callians, okay. That would make sense as to why the Vermilions feel a connection to cursed spirits. So can we change? If we're, I mean, we got Mahito's technique on our side, but like, can we change the color of a soul? Can we just do that? Can we change the Callians and cursed spirits colors? Or, I don't know. This is weird. They share the same colors. Cursed spirits are vessels made from the leakage of cursed energy. And the problem is that souls come to reside in those vessels. Souls that are the same color. Oh my god, my brain. Souls that are the same colors as those of of Callians and Vermilions. I like that the one back there kind of looks like Jogo. Souls that are the same colors as those of Callians and Vermilions. That's why we mistake cursed spirits and Callians for being the same, and why Callians don't attack Vermilions. Now, who the fuck would have ever guessed that? Yeah, it's actually just because they all have the same color soul. Oh, so it's not a reason they attack, but a reason they don't attack. Yeah. They see them as they're a kindred soul. Cursed spirits don't have physical forms, yet they function as a vessel for souls. Yeah. Did that contradiction create a common trait with Callians spanning planets? That's crazy. Do you think... Now, that really makes you think about Kenjaku optimizing cursed energy, what that could have done for the universe. I don't know. That's kind of horrifying. Do you think something can be done about it? Can we change the color of souls? I can't overwrite the color of their souls, but there are other ways. That'd help a lot. But by what logic would it work on souls that aren't even born yet? Change something, I mean, you'd have to change like genetic code or something. It wouldn't directly affect the souls that will be born in the future. But if we remake this, so if every soul passes through this soul palace place, they can manually change the colors. All right, I just have some editing notes for Modulo, starting with the souls going through. They're just saying that they're scattering the souls, so there's no like cursed energy conglomerate happening. If they spread the cursed energy out more, it's less likely to form a cursed spirit. I think that's all they're saying there. Still a lot of work though. What am I don't know. This is a lot. Where the souls of all on Earth pass through into a device that can split and reshape souls. We could scatter the color of souls, adjust their forms, and wipe out as much cursed energy as possible right here. That's a daunting task. So there's really no other way. If you use that method, then the Callian on board right now, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Your ancestral, the one that you guys worship, will die. Are we in Africa? What? Okay. Go ahead, take it. It's the rope. I'm sorry, Dabura. I love Dabura's nails so much. Holy crap, those are so cool. And it looks like he has those like rings on them where you can like take off your nails. I think they do that for like religious purposes. So you don't have to always have your nails on if you're wearing fake nails. I actually really like how they look too. I almost was like, that's a kind of a cool idea that you could just put on the nails whenever you want. I don't know. Dabura's nails look sick. That nail bed looks like it goes pretty deep. Wow. All right, Dabura, you're so hot. Why are we in Africa? We got the rope. I dishonored you by interrupting a duel between warriors. I did. Oh. Oh no. 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 I did it back then too. I didn't understand anything at the time. I mean, I like this peaceful route that Maru is taking, but holy shit. Wait. No end to the Maharaga Dabura fight? It's just gone? It's just gone? We saw the domain expansion, and it was so cool, and it had so much implication and meaning and deep meaning to it, and now it's just gone? Maharaga adapted to his very existence, now it's just gone? Did they defeat Maharaga? What? He did, yes, yeah, he did get in. You didn't necessarily ruin the Dabura fight. Dura was already dead. Didn't understand anything at the time. Still, I know this is rude of me, but please, you want me to go back to Samaria alone? No, I won't, no! I want you to take the cook! It's the only way to save her as an outrider sister. To save her, isn't it? So, I got this confused, but part of my confusion from this is because we didn't know of Yuka's state at the time. I guess at the next page, but it did not click. Dabura is referring, her is Yuka. He's referring to Yuka when he's saying her. I thought it was his sister because she just shows up right then conveniently. Of course, that's on purpose. But no, they're talking about Yuka. If Dabura leaves, the ritual is void. So that's why Dabura has to leave. So basically Yuka gets to live. So that's really nice of Dabura. And then that continues to be my another reason why Dabura is the best character in this series, in Modulo. That's why he's the best character in Modulo, and I'm standing by it. I'm standing on it. You can take us there now, if it's just the two of us, can't you? I came to Earth to honor my promise to Dura. Marulu, it's all right now, isn't it? If he leaves? So they're gonna stay, and Dabura's gonna go, and Dabura's going back? Or just Maru and Dabura go back? Yes, good. Then my role here is finished. Did something change about you, Dabura? He's like, I had a hell of a fight! I was having a hell of a fight back there. I was talking to my therapist, Maharaga. I was talking to my therapist. He had some really sage wisdom because he didn't speak at all. He was basically just like, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Yeah, a lot changed about Dabura. But also Dabura was always your guardian, okay? He was your guardian. He knew he was your guardian. Not really. I just finally caught up to you all. To you all, the other warriors. Oh my gosh. Just finally caught up to you all, the other warriors. Well, because he never considered himself a warrior, because he never had to try. Brother. Oh, that's his sister. Let's go back home. I'm going to say Pejo. Pejo. Assuming that's in a silent S. Spejo. Thanks to the powers of Black Rope, the curse that Deskunte chieftain put on you is broken. Oh, hell yeah. There's nothing else binding you both. Thank you, Marulu. Why don't we get to see your face? Okay. Dabura, I'm sure we'll see each other again someday. I understand it now. My curse technique. The curse they put on you is broken. There's nothing else binding you both. Thank you. Let's go back home. It's considered their home. I'm sure we'll see each other again someday. Dabura can't stay here. He wants to go back home. He prefers it there. I guess he doesn't fit in with people. I don't know. I understand it now. But he loves Maharaga. He's like, but I want to hang out with Maharaga. My curse technique. Cross. I miss you. Yuka, I miss you too. Oh. Usami. Harmony. That should do it. Thank you, Yuji Todori. And I'm truly sorry. Maru freaking saved the entire world. Maru is single-handedly saving the universe. So the Callion on the ship is just gone? It was so pretty. You sure that's it? There's still one big job left to do. What, to finally do it? Erase curse energy? Yeah, but I think I need to do it myself. By myself. Okay, Maru, you guys are putting a lot of pressure on yourselves. Got it. Then we'll both do our own thing. You got it from here. Now, don't come at me with Nanami's line. Don't come at me with Nanami's line right there. I don't know how to feel right now. Okay, so we are rewriting. It's happening. The cursed... Okay. Cursed spirits of Earth. It's a huge sin. Yeah, it's a lot to bear. That's right. And he's like ready to bear that all on his own. That's right, I wasn't prepared. Damn, Maru, that's a lot. I wasn't prepared to take on the burden of such a sin. I'm sorry. At the very least, you may rest in peace. Yeah, you're sucking all the life out of all the cursed spirits. I mean, that's helpful for everyone trying to live, but look at this beautiful particle effect moment. People are holding hands. We got Cross here, it looks like. It's about time we see Cross again. Are we in Soul Palace? Are we? Let's do it together. Don't worry. We're all here with you. They're all holding hands? Are they actually alive? Maru's like crying. But I guess at least he doesn't have to bear it all on his own. You guys having the time of her life. If this is truly like they're all fine, like she's like, hell yeah, my mega cancer got cured too. Oh, Maru crying. Thank you. And here they go. By offering prayers to pacify all spirits, I now conclude the ritual of harmony. So that's it. Sucking the freaking life force out of them. That's it. Is that it? Or curse energy is eliminated? From all the cursed spirits? Cursed spirits are gone? Flown to the heavens? I don't know. At least he's not alone, I guess. I'm tired. I feel like this chapter sucked the soul out of me. I feel like this chapter just sucked the soul. I don't know how to feel, honestly. I don't know how to feel about this. Like, obviously, yeah, it's a good thing that this is happening. But a lot of this is really, like, okay. I'm really split. And Yuji's gone now. You've got it from here. I love the Nanami line. I do. You've got it from here. Love the Choso appearance. Is it literally everyone just fine? Tsurugi like died smiling. Oh, I can't. But look, the thing went right into it looks like it's going in her brain, curing her mega cancer. Harmony. Are they really okay, or are those four just dead? But now they show up and they're floating in the sky. Are they actually dead? Is everyone dead? Is everyone dead and that's the ending? Did Dabura's domain expansion just take out the whole world? Did Dabura's domain expansion just erase humanity? I mean, if Dabura's going back, even though the curse is broken, like, he's got to be going back to deal with the Daisuke, right? Why did we never get to see his sister's face? So is that it for Dabura? He's just gone now? Just sitting here alone in silence. I have no idea what to think. I'm drained. Like, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. Like, are we done? Is there gonna be just like one more chapter? God, people are going to hate this chapter because we had such a cool moment with Dabura. He had such a cool domain expansion and it had such meaning to it. And then we just don't, there's no follow through at all. It's just cut off and now we're in Africa? Like, I don't know what people out there are thinking. The chapter's out. I don't know what people are thinking. I'm going off my feelings. And my feelings aren't like, fuck this. It's more just like, I'm confused. I just don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. There are things I like. There are things where I'm just like, huh? And like, oh, Choso, you're the best thing about this chapter, okay? Can we just agree that the Nanami line and the Choso part, best thing about this chapter? The Kallian makes me sad because it's so beautiful and it's like their ancestral kind of spirit, what they worship. That's a lot. That is a lot. I straight up don't know how to feel. But like, if this were some kind of other series, cutting off the Dabura and Mahoraga fight to me might make sense, but JJK has so many fights. It's so built on fights. I think you get people theorizing, you get people talking about it, you get people hype, you add all this cool art, and then it's just over? And there's no winner, no loser. Just a stalemate. Like, it just feels really not satisfying. It's not even that I care that it's like a huge flashy show. It's just like, it's just a tie. It just ends. I disowned you by interrupting a duel between warriors. It's so weird. Also, no Megami mention. And Yuji's gone, so are we ever gonna find out? I'm like, genuinely, one of the things that will make me the most mad is if we don't get any status on Megami. But we saw Toji. Like, they showed Toji, but we still, like, I know it wasn't about his status, but we still, like, not even a mention of Megami at all. We're talking Ten Shadows technique. We've been talking about it. We see Mahara, no Megami mention at all. Like, he better, if there's like 1 or 2 chapters left, he better either be in it or be mentioned. Like, I'm gonna be pissed if there's literally no update on Megami, but everyone else gets one. Toto freaking is mentioned like multiple times. Okay. Another thing that would be satisfying to me is if Jabaloma goes back with Dabura and they wipe out the Desukunte. Because then it proves to me that Jabaloma was holding on to a grudge the entire time. Because that was my theory from the beginning, that Jabaloma wanted to use Earth Curse energy to wipe out Desukunte. But if Dabura goes back and just does it, then fine. If not, then I don't understand the point of Jamaloma's character at all. And is that just it for Mahito? I mean, I kind of like that Mahito's whole technique ends up being the just absolute undoing of cursed spirits. Something, he was like on Team Cursed Spirit. He was like the leader pretty much of the group. And they're all like, we believe in you, Mahito. He's the mirror, blah, blah, blah. And then because of him, partly because of his technique, this happens. And then we have the color of the souls. They recognize color of souls. And that's why. It's just a familiarity of the color of souls that feels like they're the same. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to feel. Oh god, I'm not looking forward to reading comments because people are gonna be mad. And I feel like some people are gonna defend all this and explain it. And my problem really isn't that how things go down. I've always been supportive of Gege as a writer that kind of leaves things open. But this is so, like, if we all have to just like theorize and pick things apart constantly just to make this make sense, then that's not a defense for the writing. If that makes sense. That's not us. I can't defend writing when it's like people literally can't decide on how things happen because things just come out of nowhere. It's so weird. Like, I really just, like, there's things I like and there's things I don't like. And, like, all of this, like, the beginning of this chapter, totally, I don't care about this part. I only care about Dabura. Like, all of this to me, yes, makes sense. We guessed this. We know this. We talked about this. All this makes sense. All the first part, beautiful page. Love this page. Best page. Yes, I'm biased towards Choso. But the Tengen mention, Choso's back being beautiful, the Kallian, the soul, like, you know, I like the realization. I like the stuffies. I like the way that they're like breaking this down in this like children's room. But it feels like a really far reach after that. Like, the rope, fine. I came to Earth to honor my promise to Dura. It's all right now. Like, are they just gonna coexist now? Like, they're able to do that? It won't matter, right? If they don't have cursed spirits and Kallians to worry about, then what is there to worry about the aliens? Besides, I guess, like, resources, you know? But, like, it just shows that coexistence is absolutely possible if we are able to sacrifice things in a means to basically get along. But, or we compromising. Compromise is possible. But this is just not. This is just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like JJK to me. It just doesn't feel like it to me. It doesn't feel like it. Like, Is this real? Are they actually alive? Like, it looks like he just healed them all. So I'm guessing they're alive. That should do it. My curse technique, that should do it. I'm just like more upset than anything. Like, it's hopeful, it's nice. I don't know. I'm really worried about even putting out a video for this because I don't want to, like, my opinion to be attacked. Because I'm just like, huh? This is not where I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like left kind of feeling a bit empty, I guess. And that's like almost the worst thing. I'd rather be mad than feel empty. I think the fight the fight between Dabura and Maharaga, or I guess Yuga and Dabura, that just like ending, like that just being off screen after we see the beginning of the domain expansion. After we see the beginning of the domain expansion, and then that's it. We're done. We don't get to see anything else. I don't know what it does. Then Dabura and Maharaga, they were truly interrupted by Maru. Would Maru have had to defeat Maharaga? Because Maharaga's just gonna keep going. He's not gonna be like, oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I didn't. No. Maharaga, that's what Maharaga does. He's just there to fight. This is weird. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel, and it's frustrating. Maybe the next chapter will be more satisfying. But do we have a continue? To be continued. So we do have at least another chapter. Maybe another couple. I don't know. Is it all just going to be like, woohoo, school festival now? I swear to God, if it's just like fun, goofy shit at the end, I'm going to lose my mind. That's going to piss me off. Because I'm like, if we get emotionally invested and like it's all this, then it's just like next chapter, they're just like having fun. Then I'm going to be upset. If it goes back to Dabura like wiping out the Daisuke, I'm okay with that. But love that you got it from here. Love Choso. I love Dabura, okay? Dabura's on screen. I'm happy. I freaking love Dabura. So, Dabura's probably my favorite. He's probably my favorite out of the whole cast for all of this. Like, it was Cross, but we didn't get enough time with Cross. So I'm gonna say, Dabura, you're my favorite in Modulo. Live your best life. Do what you have to do. I'm on Team Dabura. Like, good for you. I don't know. He's decidedly my favorite now. Obviously, I love Yuji. Obviously, I'm just talking new cast. But, yeah. Dabura, your best boy. Congratulations. I hope you're happy now. You're not real. Anyways. Yeah, let me know what you think. Or don't. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared for opinions. I'm scared. There are things I like, I promise. And I just don't know. I don't know what I'm about. I don't know what's waiting for me. I have no idea. Please be nice. Please, for the fucking love of God. Or else I'm not doing Gotcha Kuta. It's a threat. But I don't know. I'm sure people are disappointed. I am sure people are disappointed. Yuji was great. I really liked Yuji. Really liked him talking about Choso. I love how he justified that there were not evil curse spirits, you know, like it wasn't all bad, but a lot of those curse spirits weren't just curse spirits. So damn, I guess if Choso was living now, he may have been wiped out by what they were doing. If they're killing all curse spirits. They make it look so happy too. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you think. I don't know. My thoughts are I don't know. I do not know how to feel. I don't know. Someone just tell me. I don't know. I feel a little empty and a little like tired. This JJK is like always kind of exhausting. This drained me. We'll see. Yeah. Thank you for watching. There are parts I liked, I promise. Thank you for watching, and let's end this on BB Bobo Bobo Bop. Let's go. There he is. Let's zoom in too. Why not? Bloop. Oh, whoa. Viz doesn't like it. Me when I zoom in, Viz is not happy. There we go. Yeah, end it there on Choso. The love of my life. There he is. My man. At least my man's in this chapter. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, so after editing, I just kind of have a few more like basic thoughts about the chapter. I think knowing the context that Deborah left because of the ritual being void with Yuka and Maharaga. So that adds a lot more context. And Maru's technique is also using Mahito's technique, the maul, the ring, the research into the souls. Like, there's a lot going into this, so it isn't just like whatever. The color, I don't know. I have looked at what people think, and it's split. People hate it or people love it. I'm like truly neutral. I'm a true neutral still. There are things about the chapter I really liked. There are things about the chapter I thought were great, and I like the ending of achieving kind of coexistence. We're not done yet either. There's still more to go. And I like that people live. I like that Maru's taken on a lot of responsibility. So is Yuji. You know, there's things I really like about this chapter. But I feel like there are things I really don't as well. And I think that's fine. Like, I'm seeing people like attacking people if they don't like this chapter. And I'm seeing people attack people if they do. It's so up to you. It's so subjective. If you like it or you don't like it, that's like totally a person's own choice. I think for me, there were things that I didn't love. I felt like the color thing of the soul. I don't want to say it's a bit of an ass pull, but like, huh? I mean, it just feels like a little convenient for me, and it's just kind of like, it's just one of those things we just have to like accept. Like, okay, Gege, you wrote this, so yeah, sure. But also, it just doesn't do anything for me. Like, it just didn't mean anything to me, really. And I'm always like, I've been such a defender of Gege's writing. So I think like being critical of someone is fine as well. Being critical of writing is also okay. You don't have to fully love or fully hate. And that's kind of my stance on things when I read them. And I think people who are upset that the Deborah Maharaga fight ends, I think that's fine. I'm not a power scaler. I don't care about stuff like that. And I was disappointed. But like, I see people being like, well, the whole point of the series is harmony and coexistence, so it's not about perpetuating the cycle of violence by having duels and all that. I get it. Like, I understand thematically that. It's so abrupt that it doesn't have to be satisfying, but it's just not enjoyable. Like, it's just not. I don't find it enjoyable. And I think like, you're writing just for the sake of the theme or something, it doesn't mean you're gonna enjoy it. Does it fit into the theme? Sure. Do I like it? No. Do I like that they get to live? Do I like that at the end they get to hold hands and, you know, float in the sky and do the harmony thing? Yeah, it's a good ending and it makes sense. They're trying to coexist. They have to compromise. I like that Gege writes about real world problems in a very fictional way, but makes it easy to understand and easy to relate to. I love that it's looking at the state of our world and being critical of it. I do like that. I think that's great. I don't love all the decisions. I think some things, obviously it's a short series, but some things are rushed. And like throughout the series, there's some things that just rub me the wrong way. I thought Cross was gone like the whole time. I thought that was frustrating. You know I'm frustrated about Megami. And then I wish I had seen Yuka do more, I guess, because it was just basically Maharaga fighting. Of course, I don't want to see Yuka fighting Deborah exactly, but I wish I'd seen more Yuka in general. So I'm feeling kind of, I don't know, like I still feel very neutral about everything. I like the points that they're making. I like that theme. I don't want this super dark, horrible thing going on. And of course, there's like more to go. It's not the end. But I just think being like critical of people who have criticisms towards something, just because they don't like it and you do, is a little unfair. And people blaming like reader comprehension or saying that like people only enjoy fights. Like, I've gotten comments like that before being like, I only really like the fights. That's your freaking right. If you only like a series because of the fights, that's totally fine. I don't see why that's a problem. If that's as deep as you want to get into the series, that's totally okay. And if you want to dig into themes and whatnot, that's okay too. It's crazy to me, the discourse in JJK. Because there are things I like and things I don't like. Things I'll take, things I'll leave. And it's kind of just upsetting that I'm scared to put out a video because I'm scared of people being mad that I don't like something. That's nuts. Or being mad because I do like something. If I like it, I like it. It's entertainment. It's fiction. Some things people just like, some people don't like. And there are things about this chapter I've just really didn't like. And I have read lots of manga, I've read lots of books, I've watched lots of shows, I've watched lots of movies. Like, a lot of even my favorite things are flawed. My favorite games, my favorite series, lots of them have flaws. I acknowledge the flaws. I agree with the flaws. I still like it. It's just, JJK is almost unlike anything I've ever seen in course of the infighting between the fandom. It's nuts. I am disappointed that I didn't get to see more of Deborah and Maharaga's fight. Less because of the fight, but more because Deborah's domain expansion was set up to have a lot of meaning and implication. It very much referenced exactly referenced a World War II war memorial in Serbia, I think. And so it had implication, it had meaning, and then went nowhere. And if someone's just like, yeah, it's just because the series is supposed to thematically be about coexistence and harmony, that we're just like, it's not about the fighting. And I'm just like, okay, I still wanted to see more. I thematically understand. But when you're reading something, you still want more. So I was like disappointed to at least not know what it does, to at least not see a bit more, and then to just have it cut off and not knowing exactly how that happened. How is it interrupted? Those are things like, you don't need everything explained to you, but there are some things that should be shown, should be explained more. And that's one of those things I think should have been touched upon, because it's just gonna leave fighting between people of like how we get there. And like, not everyone, me included, remembers every single line from every single chapter all the time, always. You forget things because you move on with your life. I'm not reading Jujutsu Kaisen all day, every day. So of course, like when I was reading it, I forgot that if Deborah left, that meant the ritual was void. I forgot. Okay? It's natural to forget these things. So it's just kind of upsetting. Well, there's too much chaos, okay? We're not harmonizing. There's no harmony here. I don't like blindly just liking something just because I like the series. If I don't like a chapter, I don't like a chapter. If I don't like a decision the anime makes, I don't think it's a good decision. People can still enjoy it. People can defend it. I think that's great. I have my own opinion. That's it. That's all I feel. And I'm not going to fight someone on it. I'm just going to give my opinion. It's not a fight. But I know people are saying that the ending's like, it's not the end, it's just the end of the chapter, but the end of kind of what's going on here is a bit too peacefully wrapped up. And yay, everyone gets to live. But it's actually not, in a way, as well. They are carrying major things on their shoulders, major sins, like they said multiple times. They're carrying a lot. Maru and Yuji, they're carrying a lot of responsibility and weight, and Maru just had people there for him. The floating in the sky is a little like, okay, but like, they had people. They're like, Yuji's alone, but Maru still has people, and that's sad to me. So it's not all like woohoo, joy and whatever. So I think it looks hopeful, and I'm glad it's hopeful. We still have more to go. There are still questions to things, still answers I need to know, and I think that's kind of how I'm feeling with it right now. I'm kind of feeling neutral on Modulo, and there were chapters I really, really liked. There were chapters that I felt about. This is just one of those chapters. I just didn't vibe with me. Like it just didn't work for me. I don't need constant chaos and darkness and sadness and fighting. I like hope. I like having hopeful endings. I like having good endings. I like peaceful endings. I think Yuka and Tsurugi living is great. I like that a lot, actually. But it's the way that you get there. It felt weird. It just felt weird to me. I'm just left feeling very, kind of empty about it all. But we still have more, so we're gonna see. But yeah, I just wanted to add this kind of rant here at the end. I think it's kind of unfair to just judge people if they don't like something, because that's totally their opinion. That's their right. That's what they can do. If they don't like this chapter because they were really looking forward to Dabura's domain expansion, then I think that's like justified and normal. I was too. It was really cool looking. I wasn't exactly mad that it didn't happen. I was just kind of confused about how it cuts so fast and now we're in Africa. That's crazy. In general, I like Ege as a writer. And I don't agree with all of his decisions always. But in general, I like him. So yeah, anyways, that's all I want to say. I don't know if it meant anything to anyone. Maybe I'll say more in the next video. I'm still nervous to put up this video. I was just nervous. Yeah. Let me know what you think about this if you watch this part. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about the end of Modulo. I feel like there were very highs and there were some lows. And I'm feeling a little in the middle right now. Yeah, we'll see. All right, thank you for watching again, and have a good day. Again, bye-bye.